More legal action for Donald Trump, but this time it's the former US president taking the action. He's suing the broadcaster CNN for defamation in a federal court in Florida. His lawyers have filed paperwork seeking $475 million in punitive damages. It's not the first time Mr. Trump has clashed with CNN, which was widely critical of him during and after his time in office. With more, here's our North America correspondent, David Willis.
Donald Trump has used the phrase fake news in regard to all sorts of different media organisations here in the US, of course, but perhaps none more so than CNN, which together with the New York Times have become his bête noire, if you like, as far as media organisations are concerned. He's filed this 29-page lawsuit in his home state of Florida, which basically accuses CNN of attempting to undermine his political ambitions and also increasing its attacks in recent months as speculation has grown that he, Donald Trump, might run for office once again. But in particular, this lawsuit draws attention to parallels which it says CNN presenters and reporters have drawn between the former president and Adolf Hitler. In particular, its use of the phrase "the big lie," which is the phrase that CNN presenters have taken to using in order to describe Donald Trump's claims that there was fraud in the 2020 election. The big lie was also a phrase used by Adolf Hitler to invoke violence against the Jews. So in this lawsuit, Donald Trump is seeking $75,000 in compensatory damages and $475 million in punitive damages. And he's saying in a statement that he is going to file similar lawsuits against other media organisations in the weeks and months ahead. He's had mixed results in the past in this regard. He sued the New York Times and the Washington Post a couple of years ago after those newspapers suggested that he had some involvement in Russian attempts to undermine the result of the 2020 election. One of those lawsuits was thrown out, another is still pending, and of course he lost a lawsuit against Twitter after it threw him off its social media platform. He threatened to sue CNN 3 years ago but never followed through, and at the time CNN described it as a PR stunt. Well, it has yet to comment on this latest lawsuit.